Hello everybody, welcome back for another Star Trek The Official Starships Collection review. Before me now I have issue number 85, the Federation Holoship seen on Star Trek Insurrection. And of course I have the magazine and the ship here, so I'll put this aside and we can look at the magazine. So right off the bat you see this really nice image of the ship on the cover. Looks almost like the Borg probe, or pill as I called it. So yeah, let's get right into it. It's considered a holoship launched in 2370s, 247 meters long. It has a cloaking device for defenses. So I'm guessing this thing doesn't have any phasers. Maybe it does, but it doesn't say here. Turn the page, the usual magazine layout, and stand assembly there and specification. Operated by the Federation. Of course, it is 247 meters long. It features a cloaking device, and yeah, another cool image of the ship there and text about it. And there's Admiral Daughtery sitting down there. More CGI renderings of the ship, and there's the ship on the planet Baku, shall we say, cloaked. And more text about that. And there's the layout showing you where the various components are, as well as text in the columns there. And here's a section on the design process of the ship. Looking at it, I can tell you that I wish they had kind of sort of gone with the warp nacelle layout. It'll look more Starfleet and Federation, I guess. The layout as it is, it just looks more Borg to me. It doesn't really look Federation. It's definitely not in the normal lines of Federation starships or ships that we've seen before, at least prior to this film. And you have more concept art there and text. And here's a section on the screenplay for Insurrection. People have often compared that film to an extended television episode, which is, to be fair, it kind of is. I thought it was a good movie. I liked it. Of course, there's very little Star Trek that I absolutely hate. You know, all of the movies and all of the shows were either in reruns or were on the air during certain points in my life. So, I mean, I love them all for various reasons, of course. I think this came out when I was in the 9th grade, so I remember it very fondly. And getting the VHS tape as one of the Christmas presents I got. And turning the page, you got more of the crew members and cast, as well as a history about this film, at least a screenplay, per se. And here's the on-screen appearance page. Well, it's only appeared in Star Trek Insurrection. As far as I know, it was never referenced nor seen ever again. It was designed by John Eaves. And yeah, I'm just reading. There's a little trivia down here that says the only other purpose-built holoship seen in Star Trek was the one built by the Hirogen with the help of Voyager's crew, so that they could hunt holographic prey instead of actually killing other species. I remember that. So yeah, that is the Holoship magazine, and it looks like next time or next month, which is actually this month now that it's March, I guess I'll be getting the Gorn ship. So we'll see how that goes. And when I do get it, I'll be happy to share it with all of you. And there's the image back there on the back of the magazine. So that rounds up issue number 85, the Federation Holoship magazine. So let me put that aside and get to the model itself. So there it is in the box. The pill, as I call it. Looks okay. But we'll see how it is when I get it out. Alright, and first impression of it is it's light. Very light. Very, very light. The entire model, such as it is, primarily all plastic. This model has no metal parts in it whatsoever. None that I can feel or see. The paint is okay. The warp engines or warp nacelles are kind of built in, but it's all painted in. So you will find no clear blue plastic there, unfortunately. Neither will you find it on the impulse engines or anything else. It looks almost like a tug. Not really a tug, but it looks almost like an oil tanker. I mean, if you just look at it, you can kind of see this just kind of floating by on the ocean. It really does look like a tanker. And there would be your bridge, and all this would be your cargo. I'm assuming all of this would be the holodeck, one long holodeck. So it makes sense, I guess. But unfortunately, we don't know much about this ship. Even with the magazine here and a model, they didn't really talk about this ship much in the movie. It was used for, shall we say, nefarious purposes. So, you know, they didn't really go into it. And even the bridge, you didn't really see it. You just saw maybe a turbo lift open into a corridor, I think. And, of course, the holodeck itself and a terminal to access the hologrid. I think that's about it. Apparently, the thing is warp capable and has the ability to land on a planet's surface. If you hate Star Trek Insurrection, I would definitely avoid getting this ship. Personally, I'm happy that it's in the collection and that I have it, although it wasn't one of the ships that I was jumping up and down like, oh my god, I just have to have this when I saw it on screen as a kid. Doesn't mean it's a bad model. I just think that maybe it is an opportunity that was missed here, especially with everything being painted and not having any metal in it whatsoever. But it's still a nice looking model. I mean, other than the blue there, there's nothing on this model that tells me that this is Starfleet. There's nothing on here that says this is a ship from the United Federation of Planets. It just doesn't exist on here. But to be fair, it doesn't exist on the model as seen on screen, on the CGI model. So it's not like there's an inaccuracy here. It just so happens that there's no insignia or anything that says Starfleet. You got a little blue there too. But the paneling is great. The color is alright. But other than the fact that it's just not a very nice ship to begin with, I guess, with no, nacelle pylons or secondary hull or anything. I mean, it looks very off the beat as far as Starfleet. So yeah, I'm sorry I don't know much about this ship, but I think that's mostly due to the fact that we don't know much about it to begin with. And there's kind of like a giant hole there. My guess that's where the stand's gonna go, but we'll see. So yeah, and speaking of the stand, let me open this up, get it out. On the bottom it simply says Federation Holoship with a part number, and of course it comes with the plastic thing that goes in the hole, kind of like that. And the ship itself, I believe, just kind of clamps or not. Nope. Oh. Clamps in place like that. So apparently, clamps in place like that. And there's your pill. I mean, Borg, see, messed up again. I mean, Federation Holoship. So yeah, that's it. Thank you all so much for watching. And of course, next time when I get the Gorn ship, I look forward to sharing that with you as well. So until then, live long and prosper. Live long and prosper again. Bye-bye.